I'm planning on going to Sandburg and then figuring out from there. It's just like baby steps. I do want to be a firefighter in my overall goal, but I'm trying to like baby step it up.
I plan to go to Eureka College and study nursing.
My plan is to go to Sandburg and then transfer somewhere that has a really good culinary arts program.
Currently, I am attending Sandburg and I'm planning on getting my associates from here. But after that, I'm planning on going to a 4-year to get my bachelor's degree in either social work or psychology.
I'm going to Sandburg for 2 years to get my welding degree, and then I'm going to go to this ATS training school in Wisconsin for heavy equipment.
I want to pursue in culinary schools, but first I need to go through welding and get that all situated so I can put myself through culinary school.
Go to Sandburg for 2 years and transfer to a 4-year and get my agriculture degree.
I already graduated high school in December, so I already started college at Sandburg. I want to be a nurse.
My dream is to become a nurse because my mother was an RN, so I kind of want to follow in her footsteps to continue my education to go into nursing.
I wanted to go to college because I've kind of always had like this internal feeling that like I wanted to become a teacher. To become a teacher, you gotta go to college.
It's never really been a question as to whether or not I was going to go to college. It's kind of just been like, you're gonna go to college no matter what.
To go with what my parents said, be better than them, and be successful with my career.
Might be the first family member that I've know of that's gone through college, finished high school, so just something that we all try to strive for.
I would be the first generation, and that's important to my family because they didn't go to college, my parents didn't, and it would help me like get a better job after high school.
I feel like going to college is going to open a lot of opportunities for me, and I really want a good future for myself.
Learning what I want and learning what I need to do be the best with my career.
Freedom to set up my own schedule.
More of an organized schedule. I think it was the time where we went to go see Mamma Mia and we ate dinner and stuff. It was very pretty. I just enjoyed myself. It would be a memory that I'll never forget.
Probably be the soup kitchen that we did at the church. I got to meet a bunch of new people and got to talk to a lot of people that come from a bunch of different backgrounds.
We went to Dalton State University, and there my friend Sam, she decided to buy like one of those like instant cups of Velveeta mac and cheese. Well, we got back to the hotel room and realized that there was no silverware whatsoever. So, but it was already time and the doors were closed and we weren't supposed to like go out in the hallway. So we called her twin sister Emma and we were like, do you have any silverware by chance? She's like, yeah, I do. And we're like, how are we gonna get it from down the hallway to our room? So we were at the end. Emma was like, I got you. And she wrapped it up, stuffed it in her shoe, and chucked the shoe down the hallway so Sam could eat her mac and cheese. I told Randy this and she was like, yeah, you weren't supposed to open your door, but it's fine.
There has been so many different things that we've done in Upward Bound Math Science. I've been part of it since I'm like an OG, I'm one of the originals. Been here since day one. Our Chicago trip, the very first trip, is very memorable. I also have like a really good memory of the first summer program. I don't know exactly like why we did it, but I believe like Stephanie and Nicole and them, they got like pies in their face, I think. But like that's always something fun.
Trying to bribe Stephanie into getting her face painted. We didn't get it because we couldn't get Randy to do it. So we're still waiting though.
I'd say just getting to know the students more as a family and the staff, because they've helped me through the most, and like even when I'm struggling, they can still like pull me back in and help me through things.
Most challenging part would probably be having to socialize. That's one of the biggest things. We have to do a lot of things where we have to go up in front of a crowd and talk sometimes, and that's been really hard for me, but it's also at the same time very rewarding.
It set me up for new goals, new friends, and aspects to my life that I didn't realize I had. Like, I didn't realize I was so into bio till I went through some of the human crime labs for college during the summer.
It's helped me by making me at least want to continue college and not just get my general education degree and college, I guess you'd say.
Applying to college and stuff, when I had to apply for my financial aid, I really didn't know a lot about it, and like Stephanie helped me a lot with it, because like that was very stressful for me. And when I asked for help, she really helped me until the end, and I really appreciated that.
If it was something going on with school or even outside of school, they were supporting me no matter what, and I just loved the support. It really made me, it opened my eyes that not only I care about my future, they do as well.
They've really helped me with everything, and when I wasn't turning in any homework, and they really like helped me with that. They were saying like, look, you need to get this going, you need to keep it going, and just help me out. Because I wasn't doing anything at all. I was failing classes, I wasn't in some classes because the teacher said I wasn't ready, but it was just me not wanting to do it. It literally just had me not wanting to do it. And then they came along and they were like, you need to do tutoring, and they pushed me. So that's the most rewarding part.
My mom went to Sandburg for a little bit, didn't finish, and my dad went to Sandburg for a little bit and didn't finish. So they never really had like be able to like complete a 4-year degree, and there you still are like, I don't know what this is, I don't know what this means. And so I think that's been like the most rewarding, and being able to like actually have like college be like obtainable.
With UBMS, it was very rewarding because they help you through a lot of things that like my parents would have had no clue whatsoever, like filling out the FAFSA. And it also, with the summer internship before my senior year, it's helped me kind of sort of become more professional, get myself into more like a professional world and give me more experiences I wouldn't have had otherwise.
That definitely pushes you, and then rewarding, you get your trips at the end, but you can't just expect to like be in the program for the trips. You gotta like actually work for them. So
I'd say because like I've struggled a lot, and I could just get away from that, and it'll help me like be more productive instead of just like not productive, I guess you'd say.
They helped me like choose wisely when it came to college. Like I decided to go to Sandburg because it's cheaper, then I don't have to take out a lot of loans instead of like going to a very expensive college, which is gonna probably be a lot stressful because I'm a first generation college student and my parents don't really have like a lot to offer. Like they don't speak English, first of all, so they can't really help me a lot even though they want to. So I feel like UBMS helped me a lot with that. They were kind of like my parents when it came to college stuff.
Yeah, I really would, because they're like a family, you know. It's really weird for me to say, because a lot of the people, like we have a big program, and the smaller group that I have is like me and a few others, and some of them are family, but it's just, I really enjoy that, because then we go on trips together and we experience all these things that we've never experienced, because we're not really well off on money. So when we go on these trips and they're all completely paid for, we take the money that we have and we go and we do things, and we go and like, hey, I can help you with this if you want this, and then like we just all figure it out, and it's amazing. If anyone was to consider going into upper bound math science, it's really, really worth it. And as you can tell, like it's really changed me in my life, and I know it's changed the people around me, and it's really worth it going into it. And the people and the advisors, and they're just so sweet, and they care about you as a person. Because as big of a group that we have, going into it, I thought I'd be just a number. We're not. We're family. We're more than just a number.
Yes, I would encourage everybody to go to UBMS because the instructors are there for you through everything, and not just schooling, they're also there for you through life. So if you're having a hard time at home, they are there to listen and to talk you through it and everything.
Yes, I would. I think it's just an amazing opportunity. You learn academically, you learn how to get into college, you learn socially. I become really close with people that I would have never met, especially like in our surrounding areas. And like we get to do fun trips and we get to help out in the community, and I think those are all really awesome things.
UBMS opens you up to a lot of different opportunities and a lot of experiences that you don't even really know that you need to have. It also is very good to have kind of sort of an outside perspective with like having Stephanie or Randy meeting with you every single week or so. It's nice to have them to give you an extra opinion to different kinds of things, and to also just have them pushing you along more, because there have been times where it's like I didn't even want to go to college. I was just so unmotivated, but I knew that like if I didn't go to college, then it would be a big mistake, because there's not a whole lot of stuff you can do with just a high school diploma, and you certainly wouldn't have a good paying job.
It helps you get to college and be successful. If your parents don't have as much money as other people, they'll help you definitely.
Absolutely. It's been a blast. There's a lot of traveling, like you said, and a lot of just hanging out, going to things your own speed, help with your SATs and your ACTs. They helped me take my ACT test, and I got that for lower prices than I would have.
Yes, I would, because it helps you more than it fails you. It helps you because it gets you more involved in school, and it doesn't always have to be like about school. We go on college visits and stuff like that, but it's just more like they're helping you as a support, not for anything bad.
Yeah, it's a good program. They're gonna make good friends, and they're gonna meet people like Stephanie and Randy, who are they're willing to help you with your college questions that you have. Even it's not even just college. Maybe if there's stressful stuff that's been going, you've been having a lot of stresses with your life, you can talk to them.
One thing I miss about high school is my favorite teachers. I can name, there's a couple of teachers here that actually cared about and saw potential in me to work harder and to do better. And I feel like if I didn't have those most favorite teachers throughout high school, it'll probably be a very big struggle for me.
I'm probably going to miss all my friends. They're all going to different things. Only a few of them are probably going to Sandburg, so a lot of them are moving out of town, so I won't be able to see them as often as I am now.
I'm gonna miss my teachers. I have a really strong bond, especially with my German teacher and my teacher that was actually teaching me how to teach, which was Miss Pickle. I'm gonna miss them because they're so bright and bubbly, and they seem more like my friends than my teachers. And that's kind of weird, but nah, I'm gonna miss them.
Drama club, it's Becker. She's our drama leader, and I've done it all 4 years, been a spotlight for 2 of them, and it's just been a blast here.
Most of the teachers, because they've helped me through it, and I can actually say that they're more helpful than some other people in the school.
I'd say sports, because I was like in track and that was fun. It was like a way of like when I did track, it was like stress relieving.
Getting up early.
The homework. It's really struggle. I struggle still, but the homework, I really don't like homework.
Getting up early and cafeteria food. I'm not gonna miss that.
The students, because they're, I don't know, they just, some of them bring you down.
Study. You really, really need to study. I found that out more in my junior years that like, if you don't study, you're not gonna pass. Unless you're like just really like smart and you're a prodigy, then you need to at least look over some notes or keep up on your studies, because homework really does help. Like, it's not just a thing that they send home to torture you, they're helping you.
I would probably just tell them to do everything on time, get your deadlines through, and you'll feel very happy after you get everything turned in. So even though it's hard at the time, just know that you'll feel a lot better once you get everything turned in.
I think I would tell them to do everything that you can with Upward Bound.
Definitely take like dual credit and AP classes, because it helps a lot when you get to like college, because that's like fewer things you have to worry about.
Work hard, pay attention, and don't screw up.
Just keep trucking on. If it seems like you can't do something, you probably can, you're just not trying hard enough.
Just keep pushing through. Don't just like give up halfway through and then not continue your education. Just stay with it and don't give up. Just be yourself and don't do things because someone else wants you to do them. Do them because you want to do them.
Probably tell them just to like keep doing, to not give up, to keep doing good in school, because that's what it's gonna be rewarding in the future. It's gonna help them maybe get into colleges that they've been wanting to go to. So if they keep their grades up and keep doing good in school, that's gonna help them.
The most thing I'm very proud of was becoming a CNA. It was something that became challenging to me. I would say the most challenging school-wise, but being a CNA and actually going to work and going to school, it's one thing that I'm very proud of and that I've done, and it changed my life and it changed how I view things. And being a CNA is I wouldn't say it's a very hard job, but it's something I'm most very proud of to this day.
I think graduating, because at the beginning I was really falling and I was like not wanting to do it. I didn't want to go to college. I didn't accept the fact that college was a thing. Not until I started going to college visits and like seeing what it was and how easy it is and like figuring out what I want to do. I really struggled on all of that, and graduating high school is just going to be a really big accomplishment for me because it starts my future.
I'm honestly most proud of how far I've come in my art. I love to do art, and I've seen a major improvement from when I studied as a freshman and to now. So I'm honestly very proud of myself for how far I've come with that.
I think I'm most proud of the way that I've been able to balance my time. And that's been hard, but I'm in different clubs and activities, and I'm doing foreign exchange and keeping my grades up, and I still work 25 hours a week on top of all that. So being able to balance all of that, I was scared, but somehow I did it, so I think that's what I'm most proud of.
I'm a perfectionist, so one of the things that like I'm most proud of over the past couple of years, I've kind of been able to be more accepting of like doing things wrong and making mistakes. And I think that's probably one of the things I'm most proud of because of it, especially I'm not as stressed, I'm not as upset, and just kind of go with the flow.
Doing what my parents, I guess, told me and staying on track, not failing in school, and going down the right path to set my career up right.
Probably just what got me here, being able to trust people, being able to open up to new people, to open myself up to new ideas, to relate to people.
About to finish high school and continue my education and going my own path. Basically, I can choose the way I want to go and not have a certain person say like, you have to do this or you don't have to do anything. I want to strive for what I want and no one else wants.
I'm the most proud of myself for deciding to go to college. That's something that's like one of the best choices I've ever made, because a lot of people after graduating early, they just decide to stay home. I was actually thinking about just working, but I'm still able to I have a job right now, but I also go to college part-time, which is a good idea, because I feel like I'm able to get some classes and also make some money, which is gonna help me with also college, paying for gas and food and stuff like that. So I feel like making that decision of going to college part-time while also working was a good decision for me to make.